I am happy to join with you today in how to go down history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. 50 years ago, a great American, in whose symbolic shadow we stand today, signed the Emancipation Proclamation. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed, hold the truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the son of the former serf, the son of the former self's owner, will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day even the state of the Mississippi state, sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day my 4 little children lived in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day right down in Alabama, with his vicious racist, with his governor having his leaves draping with the arts of interposition and nullification, that one day right down in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands in white boys and white girls as their sisters and brothers. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough place will be made plain, and the crooked place will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall sit together. I have a dream. This is our hope. This is the faith that I will go back to the south with. With this faith, we'll be able to hew out the mountain of despair, stone of hope. With this faith, we'll be able to transform the jungle in discord of our nation, a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we'll be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning. My country is of thee, sweet land of liberty of thee I sing. Lands for my fathers died, lands of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from the polished hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of Newark. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the Carbaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from the Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from the Eastern Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from the every hill of Mississippi, from every mountain side. Let freedom ring. And when this happens, when you allow freedom ring, when you let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be we will be able to speed up the day when all of God's children, black man and white man, Jews and Gentiles, Protestant and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing as the walls of old Negro special. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. 47 years ago, our father, both for this continent and a nation, conceived with liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived, so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who gave their life that this nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave man, living and dead, who struggled have consecrated it for above our power to add at that time. The world will not long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the unfinished work who is they who powder have thus far so doubly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from this honored date we take increased devotion to that cause for who is they gave the last full measure of devotion. And we are highly resolved that this date shall not have died in vain. And that nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom. And that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.